Hello, Libra Souls. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. I am so excited to be doing this reading for you today. This week's series, I am channeling messages from motivational songs for each zodiac sign. I felt called to do this reading because there's this energy in the collective right now of wanting to give up on something or not wanting to persist or persevere. So Spirit is stepping in to bring some motivational messages to you, to inspire you, to uplift you, or to bring clarity that you are seeking right now. So let's see what your motivational song is, Libra. I am using a Spotify playlist called 100 Motivational Songs in the World, so let's see what yours is. We have Can't Hold Us by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. So I'm going to go channel the lyrics from that song, and I will be right back. Sit tight. Okay, Libra, here are your channeled lyrics from the song Can't Hold Us by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now sing a song, and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. I will also be pulling one card from 4 different decks, the first of which is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Thank you, Spirit. What are your additional messages for my Libra souls? We have Quest. Next, we'll pull a card from the Zombie Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? We have the Page of Wands. Next, we have the Super Attractor deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? I let the universe catch up with my dreams. Your final card will come from the Disney Villains deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Libra souls? We have the Chariot. Okay, Libra, let's reflect on your lyrics one more time. Nah, I never ever did it for a throne. So, Spirit is showing me how selfless you are. How when you do something for someone, you don't do it to get the credit. You do it because you genuinely want to be of service to other people. You genuinely want to add value to other people. And that's a very admirable trait to have. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. So this is something you understand, Libra, that you don't need to be validated by other people, that you are validating yourself by being just who you are and being that loving, giving person that you are. And people feel that authenticity from you. They feel that very humble, very authentic energy that you exude. So you do the things you do because you genuinely want to help. You want to be of service in the world. And I'm very strongly hearing the light worker. So there's just this energy of just remembering that validation does not come from approval from other people. It comes from within yourself, and also, instead of being in service to self, being in service to others. Because when we are in service to others, we are ultimately loving ourselves, because everybody in our experience is a reflection of us in some way, shape, or form. So there's a lot of really good karma coming your way because of all of the wonderful things that you have done, all of the good energy that you were putting out. I'm seeing just like this ripple effect of just positive momentum, and just it's like wrapping itself around you, Libra, and it's really beautiful. Now sing a song, and it goes like, raise those hands, this is a party. So Spirit is saying it is time to celebrate, that there is so many wonderful things that you are manifesting right now because of the good karma that you've been putting out in the world, because of your willingness with your mission that you have come here to do, to serve the collective, to uplift humanity, and to just shine your light in the world that only you know how to do, Libra. Because with the quest card, this is all about the journey you're on. It's about enjoying the process. It's about not focusing on the destination, but focusing on what's going on in the present moment right now. And see how the woman on the card, it's like she's teaching this young child all of this inner wisdom. It's also, I'm seeing for some of you, teaching people the powerful nature of being outside and how important it is to ground your energy outside as well. So some of you are here to teach young children the laws of nature, but also you're here to teach children about their own journey, how it evolves within themselves is what I'm seeing. What other messages are you bringing through about teaching young ones on the Libra's journey, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, it's raining where I'm at right now. They're also pointing out teaching about the weather, teaching about the different variations of weather, snow, rain, sunshine, like the healing properties that all of these things have on the energy of the collective. I see a lot of you teaching young children about just a lot of laws of nature is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing teaching young children about physical exercise and being outdoors, how nature heals us. It's like getting the young healers of the world prepped to just create a ripple effect that these young children will also help influence other children that they hang out with, is what I'm seeing. But overall, whatever journey that you are on, I'm seeing you're here to teach something, whether that's something that has to do with nature or something that has to do with being of service to humanity in some way. Knowing that we are all one, that we are not separate. With the Page of Wands, yeah, I'm just picking up on a lot of energy of teaching young children things, because look, there's a young baby sitting in a high chair. Now, this is a horror deck that I have. I am a very big fan of scary movies and like thrillers and whatnot, and this is one of my favorite decks, and I think that the symbology on these cards do tell a very interesting story. I know that horror movies can be, in a sense, it's important to be mindful of what we're consuming, right? Me personally, I have always had the gift of seeing the light and the shadow aspects in horror film. I think they teach us a lot about the shadow self when done right. And there's many brilliant films that exude this. But this deck, the imagery on the tarot cards are much different than your standard tarot deck. And with this one, we have a young little zombie child sitting in a high chair. So it is a little bit of a disturbing imagery. So I am picking up on some inner child healing that still needs to take place. And this is something that is very, very rampant in the collective right now. I'm doing a lot of inner child healing right now in terms of things I experienced when I was younger. So Spirit is bringing through this message through the Page of Wands. And this also symbolizes a very passionate young person. So somebody who has just this insatiable hunger for life. As you can see, he's eating in the high chair here. And there's just like, there's still like this essence of being playful. And even though the imagery on the card is a little more darker in nature, I'm being drawn to the cup that is yellow. So this to me symbolizes the solar plexus, which helps us stand in our personal power. So right now, what's being emphasized in the collective is to do inner child healing and to really take back our power in terms of any trauma we may have experienced when we were younger. So there's some things to look at here, but I'm picking up on a very passionate energy, one where I feel like there were family members in your life who taught you from a very young age that you didn't need the approval of other people. And this has to do with a big part of how you're able to really balance and neutralize energy in the world, Libra. It's a very unique gift to have, to be able to balance energy in that way. So I feel like, as opposed to other signs, this is something that you understand more easily than some of the other zodiac signs, in terms of like lessons you've had to learn around validating yourself and just not seeking approval from other people. I see that this is something that is not as challenging for you. Now for me, this is something that has been challenging for me. I am actually a recovering codependent because I grew up around a lot of addiction in my family, and the codependency was a survival mechanism to help me survive what I was going through at the time. And what's really interesting is just being really aware of that codependency and just not letting it defeat the mission that we have come here to do. So I do pick up on a little bit of that as why I'm speaking about that right now, but I feel like you're a sign that is really able to heal this more easily than some of the other zodiac signs. And I really admire that, because for me personally, it has been a challenge, but it is not impossible. Your next card here, I let the universe catch up with my dreams. So there is also this energy of wondering when things are going to move forward a little quicker. So I'm seeing for some of you, there's this energy of not seeing the fruits of your labor in the way that you would like yet, which is why the Quest card has come out here. This is all about choosing to be happy right now, enjoying the process, and letting the universe catch up with your dreams. Because once we put in our order with what we're wanting, and I can see you are taking massive action with the Chariot here. I'm seeing that there is a lot of forward movement on your behalf with what it is you are working on, healing, creating, and whatnot. It's just a matter of the universe aligning with you in divine timing. So the universe is saying, I hear you, I see you, let us catch up to you, okay? Because you are already moving. The key is to keep moving with that Chariot that you're already doing, and just letting the universe catch up with your dreams. Because it's happening. You've already got the ball rolling here, Libra. So with your lyrics, yeah, raise those hands. This is a party. There's just a lot to celebrate here. It's like the next phase of your journey here is stepping into that inner knowing that what you want is already yours. And when you have that inner knowing and that belief, that is what just makes you get pulled into the vortex even more, and everything else that you are aligning with pulls into your vortex as well. If you're familiar, I'm hearing Abraham Hicks, she talks about being in the vortex a lot. So Spirit is recommending to watch some of her videos about the vortex because she explains it in a really powerful way. So there's a lot to really be looking forward to. So the motivational messages is one of enjoying the journey, knowing you are here to teach something, continuing to do some inner child healing in any areas where you may feel that's still needed. I'm also picking up on a younger energy with the Page of Wands, a very passionate child, a very passionate young adult. And I'd like to see what Spirit is bringing through here. Thank you. What other messages do you have with the Page of Wands, Spirit? Thank you. I'm hearing, okay, this is a message for just some of you or one of you here. Sometimes Spirit brings through a message for someone in particular. I'm hearing Lyme's disease, and I'm seeing that this has affected you and your family in a very powerful way. But I'm also seeing if it's you that has it or a young child who has it as well. I'm seeing that you and your family have not let it break your family down. What other messages do you have with Lyme's disease, Spirit? Thank you. I'm also hearing citizen's arrest. So I'm seeing, so what Spirit is doing, Spirit is pointing out things to work on with the inner child and also ancestral healing. There's a situation for some of you with Lyme's disease and not letting that break you or the family down, but I'm also seeing dynamics where some of you may have witnessed someone in your family actually get arrested, and wanting to break that cycle is what I'm seeing here. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, I'm hearing charcoal. It's like not letting these experiences continue to rattle your present moment, okay? It's like letting the past go. It's like letting it burn away, like letting the ashes just fall, and then like you rising from the ashes because you have broken the cycle with these things. You have moved forward. And yeah, I'm getting a lot of energy right now. There's something here about having witnessed somebody being arrested, and there's something here about an illness, specifically Lyme disease, doing the healing with these things, leaving these situations in the past, not letting these situations break you, looking upon these experiences as part of your journey, loving everything about your journey, even the difficult parts of it, because everything that we have experienced here, these are things that we chose to experience before we came to Earth, okay? So it's a matter of loving all of it. And this is how you balance light and dark within you. And if you look very carefully, Cruella, her hair, it is light and dark. So there's a very powerful message of integrating your shadow, balancing the light and the dark within you. And even if you are not fully healed, look at her just continuing to push forward even though she's not fully healed. We'll never 100% be fully healed, but the key is to keep moving forward, because you are doing the healing. It is working. The universe is catching up with your dreams. This is a time to celebrate, enjoy everything about your journey. Look at those things that are coming up with the inner child healing right now, and just keep moving forward with that chariot, and keep owning that amazing trait within yourself where you don't need to be validated by other people. You validate yourself, Libra, and that is so beautiful. That is all that I am seeing. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.